Dim sum. Dim sum is usually described as light snacks or tea snacks. Sometimes you'll look up a literal definition and it will say touches the heart or piece of the heart. And what that really means is you have to give something of yourself. It's so labor intense. You've got to put a lot into this to make it what it is. It's something that should be approached with a little bit of love. We usually see dim sum expressed in this country as little dumplings or little filled things or little stuffed things. But in reality, it can be almost anything in a small quantity used as a snack. If you go to a dim sum restaurant in Flushing, Queens, or in Chinatown, you'll find that Asian people who are going there are ordering little soup cups of steamed clams with black beans, or little ramekins of braised chicken's feet in spicy brown sauce, or braised jellyfish. Not just dumplings, but a wide variety of things. Sometimes dim sum can just be a little bowl of rice porridge, punji. So it really can be, there's hundreds of different variations. Dim sum can be almost anything that you would eat as a light snack, late morning, early afternoon, usually served with tea. The ones that we're going to do here are things that you can see frequently represented in dim sum restaurants in ethnic neighborhoods here in the U.S. This first one is stuffed peppers with shrimp. It's very common to see. Take a pastry bag. I use Anaheim chilies because they're slightly spicy. Some people don't like the spice. They use red bell peppers, in which case you cut them into quarters and fill the quarters like boats. I just like the spice because I think it contrasts with the sweetness of the shrimp nicely. Fill it. You should have a small palette knife dipped in water. Whenever, just like yesterday I showed you with the spoon, you dip the spoon in water before you use it with a filling of any kind. Keeps it from sticking. A knife, a palette knife, your fingers, anytime you're going to be handling something a little sticky, dip them in water first, and it keeps them from sticking to your hands or your utensils and becoming a mess. Okay? You fill that in really nicely. Now this is too big to be an individual bite. Dip your knife into the water, and now we're going to cut them into, depending on the length of the pepper, 3 or possibly 4 smaller bites. These will then go into a perforated pan. Of course, in a Chinese house, you would have a bamboo steamer. We will steam these just for a few minutes until the shrimp is just cooked through. They'll be bright pink and a little stringy. If it is too pink and bouncy like a rubber ball, it's been overcooked. And what happens when you overcook the shrimp is it pulls away from the sides of the peppers, and then when you try to serve it, the shrimp falls out of the pepper and it doesn't stay together. So try not to overcook it. Right? Now cook it 2 or 3 minutes, check it with me, and then you hold it at room temperature with some moist towels over it for the next hour until we're ready for service. Just before service, I'll do a demo on how we finish these. They're finished in a saute pan with a little bit of oil, shrimp side down, just to lightly color the shrimp, a light brown, get a little Maillard browning on there. Okay? And then they look nice, they taste sweet, they're a little crunchy on the outside. Okay? So that's where we're going to go with these. As we did yesterday with the wontons, everyone did 4 or 5 of each. If everyone kind of circulates around the kitchen from one station to the next, you'll all get a chance to do a couple of pieces of all of the different kinds of dim sum. Okay? Now let's walk down here and stuff.